Hello, I'm Jessica Boyer with your SCV NewsBreak for Monday, November 7th. A Canyon Country man was sentenced to 10 years in state prison for hitting and killing a beloved teacher back in May. Lucas Guidraz struck Rod Bennett on Placerita Canyon Road and fled the scene. The 28-year-old pleaded no contest to one count of gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated and a count of hit and run resulting in death. All of the election hype is coming to a close Tuesday night, and COC Cougar News is bringing it home with a live election show right here on SCV TV. Kimberly Pressler and Austin Westfall will host the show starting at 9 p.m. Tuesday and will provide live updates about the election and will feature information about local candidates and propositions. Until then, SCV TV will be airing a marathon of past debates starting Monday night and running until the show starts Tuesday night. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, see how the dead were honored by loved ones over the weekend. Plus, people came from far and wide to stop diabetes at Six Flags. See what happened coming up.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back. Hundreds of people honored the dead at a local cemetery this past weekend. Antonio Curiel was there to see how different cultures honor their loved ones.
This past Saturday, Santa Clarita residents painted their faces and celebrated Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, which is a Mexican holiday that is celebrated throughout the world. The multi-day holiday gathers family and friends to support their loved one's spiritual journey to the afterlife.
Dia de los Muertos, this is our third year here at Eternal Valley Memorial Park. It's really about celebrating and honoring those that have passed away, understanding our history and where we come from, and really remembering, helping with the grieving process so that we can continue going forward and prospering, as a culture, as a person.
The celebration consists of live music with plenty of skulls and marigolds, which are essential for the ceremony. However, the most important piece is the altar, which is built for the ofrenda, or the offering, that consists of personal items and the favorite food of the departed. The goal is to focus on the life of the loved ones instead of the sadness often associated with death.
It takes around 4.5 hours to put it together. It's my family, friends, people that have passed away, people that I don't want to forget. That's part of my family. Even if they're not part of my family, they're part of my life and who I am. Dia de los Muertos to me means not forgetting my past. Not forgetting my roots, the traditions, passing it on to my children, to my students, not forgetting where we come from and where we're going.
For SCV TV, Antonio Uriel.
People from far and wide stepped out to stop diabetes on Saturday for the 25th annual walk held at Six Flags. The event gave attendees the chance to walk through the amusement park before it opened, and all for a good cause.
This event brings a lot of the community together. We have an epidemic on our hands having to do with diabetes, so anybody you see walking around with red hats, red shirts, those are our red striders, which are those with diabetes, but everybody else is supportive in some way, because most people you talk to, they have a family member, a friend, they know somebody who's affected by diabetes. A lot of our walkers here today are walking in memory of those that have passed away from this disease. So it's just great to see how the community comes together and rallies behind this to support those with diabetes and to help come together to raise those funds so that we can find that cure and end this deadly disease.
The walk aims to give back to those suffering from diabetes, and an estimated $200,000 was raised to go towards research. Teaching tolerance is a forefront of every school's mind. Saugus High School held to that standard with a concert that aims to keep students thinking about acceptance.
The day the Gay Men's Chorus of Los Angeles came to Saugus High School was no typical day for students. With students and songs filling the high school's auditorium, so did a strong feeling of acceptance and tolerance as any differences melted away with each note. This is the main message behind the Chorus's school outreach program, the Alive Music Project.
I find that the combination of music and message is a much more powerful and communicative thing, because when you add music to something, when you interact with students and with other people through music, you reach them in a different way. There's so much rhetoric in our world around how we say things and how we talk and what is said that sometimes there's a barrier to just talking, and music is able to transcend that.
The opportunity to bring GMCLA to Saugus High School was a collaborative effort between the school's Gay Straight Alliance Club and Boston Scientific, who sponsored the event. According to studies done by Gay, Lesbian, Straight Education Network, 55.5% of LGBTQ students feel unsafe in their schools because of their sexual orientation.
We recognize that everyone here has a right to a good education, and it should be free from any kind of bullying that goes on in the community. So this is a place I'm proud of. The kids are awesome, and they had a great reception for all of these people here today. They opened their arms, they embraced what was going on, and just to see it all, it gives you kind of a tingle down your spine.
I was hoping that students would realize that we have more in common than we don't. And we're all here to help each other the way that we can, and that we're all valuable no matter what. And as soon as they started singing, the whole room felt like that, and this is exactly what it should be like, where we're not capitalizing or thinking about our differences, but more how we can help each other and what we have in common.
For SCV TV, I'm Patricia Silva.
That's all for your SCV Newsbreak. For more local news, you can log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Jessica Boyer.